Bond. James Bond.
All right, 007, it's you. What do you say, James?
Here goes.
Clever, Mr. Bond.
I'm Samira Ahmed. I'm a journalist and a Bond fan.
My name is John Rain. I host the podcast Smash Pod, and I am a Bond fanatic, if there is such a thing.
I'm Charlie Higson, author of the esteemed series of young Bond novels.
Well, I'm glad to meet you. My name's James Bond.
I think if you were going to buy anything for Bond for Christmas, you'd probably be best to stick to fags and booze. He loves them both. Get him some of his favourite Moreland cigarettes with the 3 gold rings on from very strong Turkish unfiltered, and get him something to drink. Actually, in the book, he quite likes American bourbon. So get him some bourbon and some Moreland cigarettes, and he'd be very happy, I think.
Cigarettes, ice, bourbon. Let me adjust your seatbelt.
What present do I think James Bond would get me at Christmas? I think James Bond's real obsession is fine food. So I think he would buy me a luxury hamper from a kind of very elite brand.
If James Bond got me a present for Christmas, I think he would get me a sort of erotic, ornate, antique nutcracker. I think he'd find that really funny.
Cheers, Hagar. Steady, James.
I think he'd get it made by Q Branch.
Wish me luck, Q.
I think James Bond, at my Christmas dinner table, would sit at the opposite end because he needs to feel he's kind of, man of the house and all that. But I would probably need to check that he hadn't hidden the carving knife down his trouser leg.
He'd sit at the head of the table, at the dinner table, and you can be in no doubt that he would finish everyone's sentences with facts and trivia, and generally not be much fun. Because he's not on duty, so he's not going to be amazing company, I don't think.
You'll get a slander action on your hands if you're not careful.
I really personally loathe the cracker hat, so I'm thinking of how long James Bond would wear his for.
Seconds. I think he'd wear his Christmas hat for seconds. I think he'd do it perhaps for one photo.
I think in a way he would always keep his hat on at a jaunty angle, and he would tip it like Sean Connery does in Goldfinger.
Well, here I go.
James Bond would definitely not help with the washing up after dinner. He doesn't do anything domestic. Again, it's part of this fantasy creation that Fleming made.
I think James Bond probably would help with the drying after the washing up, but he wouldn't do the rubber gloves.
What a charming domestic scene.
I have got a Christmas cracker joke for James Bond, and it is this. Why does James Bond hide in a bakery at Christmas? Because he's a mince spy. He's a mince spy, because he's a spy as well.
I am not accustomed to Western jokes.
Thank you, sir.
I don't think Bond would outstay his welcome. He doesn't stay anywhere very long. He'd probably be in and out quickly. He'd tell you some interesting facts about things, and then he'd be gone, like that.
Well, here I go. See you later.
And someone would say, who was that? I don't know. Maybe he was a secret agent.